She beamed. Not nervously. Not awkwardly. She laughed like someone who had already won. Standing in the doorway of the mansion, heels planted firmly on marble floors she believed were hers, Nadia Sue folded her arms and watched her husband pack his life into a single suitcase. "You have exactly 10 minutes, she said, smiling. "Security is waiting." Across from her, Ton Sue didn't argue. He didn't beg. He didn't shout. He zipped the suitcase slowly, deliberately, as if time had suddenly stopped obeying her. She laughed again. What Nadia didn't know was this. That suitcase didn't carry defeat. It carried patience. And the court was about to reveal a fortune she never knew existed. The mansion sat on a hill in Metoma, Abuja, glass walls, white stone, quiet power. Nadia had always loved how people stared when they visited. This night was different. "You really thought you'd stay here after everything?" she asked. Ton folded a shirt. "Calm. Precise. After I built your confidence," she continued. "After I paid for your silence." She stepped closer. "You were never my equal." Ton paused for a moment. Then continued packing. That angered her more than shouting ever could. "You don't even own a car anymore," she laughed. "You don't own anything." She snapped her fingers. 2 security guards appeared. Escort him out. Ton picked up his suitcase. As he passed her, she leaned in and whispered, "Court will finish what I started." He stopped. Turned slightly. And said only one sentence. "Be careful what you celebrate." She burst into laughter. By morning, Abuja knew. Not the truth. Her version. Nadia was powerful. A media consultant. A regular face at conferences. She understood narrative, and she controlled it. She told friends he was lazy. She told her family he lived off her. She told the internet he was emotionally unstable. And people believed her. Why? Because Ton had always chosen silence. At least, publicly. What no one knew was that Ton had once been a financial architect. The kind who designed systems so complex they vanish behind other people's names. He had stepped back when Nadia's career rose. Not because he was weak, but because he understood leverage. The courtroom was full. Not with justice, but curiosity. This wasn't just a divorce. It was a public execution. Nadia arrived glowing. Designer suit. Hair flawless. Confidence loud. Ton arrived alone. Simple suit. No entourage. The whispers were brutal. That's him. She married down. No wonder she left. Her lawyer stood. My lord, my client requests full asset control. The defendant made no financial contribution to this marriage. Nadia smiled. The judge turned to Ton. Mr. Sue, do you contest this claim? Ton stood. No, my lord. Laughter rippled through the courtroom. Nadia didn't even hide her smile. Cars in Nadia's name. Properties in her name. Accounts in her name. Everything presented clean. Legal. Convincing. Her lawyer concluded. My client was the sole provider. The judge nodded. Then paused. And looked at Ton again. You seem unconcerned. Ton met his gaze. I'm waiting. For what? The judge asked. Ton replied softly. For the part they skipped. The courtroom stilled. The judge leaned forward. Mrs. Sewell, he said, are you familiar with Silent Harbor Trust? Nadia frowned. No. Her lawyer stiffened. The judge continued. The offshore entity that acquired controlling interest in 4 logistics corridors last year. Silence. Ton remained still. The judge turned a page. It lists one beneficiary. He looked up. Mr. Ton Sewell. Nadia stood up. That's impossible. The judge raised a hand. Order. He turned to Ton. Care to explain? Ton stood slowly. Everything she presented, he said calmly, was provided under usage agreements. Nadia's smile vanished. The house, he continued, was leased. The cars, licensed. The accounts, operational. He paused. My fortune was never marital property. The courtroom erupted. Nadia shook. You lied to me. Ton looked at her, not cruelly. You never asked. The judge spoke firmly. This court recognizes Mr. Soul as the sole owner of Silent Harbor Trust. Nadia collapsed into her seat. The same woman who laughed while kicking him out now couldn't breathe. The ruling was swift. Claims dismissed. Assets returned. Narrative corrected. The judge concluded. Arrogance is not evidence. Ton nodded once and walked out. Part 2, when the laughter stopped. Outside the courthouse, the heat of Abuja pressed down like judgment. Cameras waited. They always do when someone is about to fall. Nadia walked out first. The same woman who once laughed in a marble doorway now avoided eye contact, sunglasses hiding eyes that wouldn't stop blinking. Mrs. Su, is it true you never owned the assets? Were you aware of Silent Harbor Trust? She said nothing. Inside, Ton exited through a side door. No cameras. No questions. Because power doesn't explain itself. By nightfall, Abuja was buzzing. Then Lagos picked it up. Then London blogs. Then international finance threats. Unknown Nigerian trust controls major logistics corridors. Courtroom divorce exposes silent billionaire. Nadia refreshed her phone. Every headline felt like a personal verdict. Not one mentioned her success. Only his silence. Years earlier, while Nadia was building her brand, Ton was building something else. Not a company. A structure. Trust layered under holding firms. Assets diversified across jurisdictions. Ownership invisible by design. He never lied. He just never corrected assumptions. When Nadia called him small, he listened. And documented. The next morning, Nadia's phone was quiet. No brand managers. No event coordinators. No friends. Only one missed call. From her lawyer. She didn't return it. Because she already knew. The story had moved on. Without her. 3 days later, a message arrived. Can we talk? Ton read it once. Then again. He waited. Not to punish. To be precise. When he finally replied, it was short. One meeting. Public place. They met at a quiet cafe in Worcester. Nadia arrived early. She looked different. Not broken. Just smaller. When Ton arrived, she stood. Ton. He nodded. They sat. I didn't know, she said quickly. I swear. I thought everything was yours, he finished gently. She swallowed. I thought we were building together. We were, he said. Until you needed me beneath you. Her voice cracked. You let me believe. I let you be honest, he replied. You chose the version that benefited you. Why didn't you tell me, she asked. Ton paused. Then answered with a question of his own. Would it have changed how you treated me? She opened her mouth. Nothing came out. That was the answer. She leaned forward. Is there anything at all I still have? Ton met her eyes. Yes. Hope flickered. Your name, he said calmly. Your reputation. She exhaled in relief. Then he finished. And you've already spent it. Silence. Ton stood. There's nothing left to divide, he said. Only consequences. She looked up, desperate. Can you help me? He paused. Tell the truth, he said. Publicly. Without excuses. Then he walked away. Nadia released a statement. Apologetic. Careful. Late. It trended for an hour. Then disappeared. Because the internet loves rise. But it adores collapse. Months passed. Ton's name surfaced quietly. Not in gossip. In boardrooms. In deals that didn't need headlines. He never corrected the rumors. Never chased validation. Because he understood the lesson fully now. Those who laugh the loudest usually don't own the room. She laughed while kicking him out. Until the court revealed his hidden fortune. But what truly ended her wasn't the money. It was the silence that followed.